Fellas, I want to talk about one of my favorite things I'm currently doing with my training, and that's plyometric movements, but more specifically, weighted plyometrics, okay? Because there's different ways you can do it. You know what I'm saying? You can do your box jumps, broad jumps, depth jumps, but I like holding a little bit of weight, okay? Specifically, I want to freaking do this to strengthen my tendons to the max, teach my body how to horse max loads, increasing my explosiveness. Therefore, when I get under a heavy freaking barbell, my body knows how to horse it up, okay? With peak explosiveness. Now here we're gonna look at this freaking scientific data here from PubMed to prove to the geeks and the nerds that this isn't just mumbo jumbo, okay? Majority of research suggests plyometric training improves maximal strength, okay? We all know that. I'm just showing the freaking journals here for the geeks, okay? Now here we got plyometrics versus resistance training on hypertrophy, okay? A little more of the meatheads are interested in this now. All right, we come to the conclusion, therefore, it seems that plyometric training has a greater potential for inducing increases in muscle size than previously thought. Now, obviously, resistance training is still numero uno for peak freak physique, but my point is, there's no harm in incorporating a little plyometric element after you horsecock some big loads. You get what I'm saying, fellas? And also, here's the study showing, obviously, no-brainer, that the plyometrics increases the freaking stiffness of the tendons, okay? Making those suckers rigid like wires, and that's what you want. Okay, so here's the deal, fellas. You can incorporate it beginning of your workout for, priming up the CNS, or in this case, yesterday, what I did was I horse-cocked 315 for reverse lunges, okay? And then what I did is after I did this particular movement, maxed these suckers out, was feeling exhausted, all right? I freaking stripped this sucker down, Johnny one plate, and I turned this into a deficit reverse lunge plyometric freaking explosive jump here because I could get a greater range of motion with lighter weight, but I could also, recruit as many motor units as possible, produce the greatest amount of force to try to fly through the freaking air like Superman with a sub-maximal weight here. So I feel like I was just banging as many birds as possible. You get what I'm saying? For me, it just makes no sense not to incorporate this into my training. If it can help with hypertrophy, fantastic. I don't really expect it to do so. Really, I couldn't care less. But what we know from the scientific data, it will 100% increase tendon strength, therefore allowing you to train heavier and more frequently, whatever, without risking injury. And obviously, it increases force production, therefore you can move max freaking loads. And what I don't understand, fellas, is how people don't want to move max loads. It drives me insane when people say, oh, I don't want to bench 405. I just want to look like I can bench 405. That's a load of horse shit, okay? If you could bench 405, you would 100% bench 405. You just freaking can't.